for your tour of Taylorville Estates. 287-2222. That's 287-2222.
Your information station. WTIM.
Welcome to the WTIM Morning Show. I'm Avery Cooper. Your stream brought to you by People's Bank and Trust, where they put people first, and Landmark of Taylorville, where you always do better with Landmark. Find those streams online on the TaylorvilleDailyNews.com Facebook or on YouTube at WTIM TV. I'm here in studio with coordinator and executive director of the Pana Chamber of Commerce, Ashley Christian. Great to have you here, Ashley.
Thanks, Avery. Thanks for having me.
So I just did a little bit of digging through your website, and I must say I am impressed by your list of members.
Thank you.
Such an expansive list. What can you say about it?
So I actually am new to this position. I took this position about a month ago, and we started with 86 members. Currently, we're up in the last month to 109, about to make it 110. So we've recruited about 20 either new members or previous members of the chamber who had fallen off and come back to us. So we're very, very excited with the growth.
What does being a member of the Pana Chamber of Commerce get you?
So currently with the chamber, we're working on more resources as far as educational resources, definitely free advertisement, both on our website, like you saw, and very active on Facebook. So anything that the chamber member may share on their Facebook page will be shared on our page as well. That's definitely big this day and age. So free advertisement. We're also hosting more networking events starting next month. We're doing a chamber lunch-in and a business after hours. So we're getting back to the basics, the real heart of networking, before COVID happened. And then we're also hosting a job fair at the beginning of August, and that's free for our chamber members to set up as kind of as a resource, as a service to them.
Could you describe some of your prior experience leading up to this new role?
Sure. So previously I was a insurance biller at Pana Community Hospital. So worked in the community for quite a few years, actually. And my family is involved with a couple of small businesses in town. So definitely been a community member for a few years here. For the past year, though, I was a stay-at-home mom. So I'm used to juggling things and managing multiple things.
Sounds like a newer
adventure for me.
Yeah. Well, congratulations.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Well, on top of that, too, it sounds like the small business experience has really led you to this.
It has. And I'm actually a small business owner myself. I have a passion for helping small businesses and watching people grow. It's just amazing to me.
What is your business?
Lucy Lane Creations.
Okay.
Currently, I hand paint wooden signs. So those awesome door hangers when you drive by people's houses, that's some of the items I make.
Excellent. Well, also you guys have a community calendar. That's a new addition as well. And there's lots of different events coming up. Yeah. I noticed you guys have a farmer's market every Friday of the month, right?
Yeah, we do. And also after the farmers market, Paint a Pride has music in the park. So it's kind of a conjoined event, but it really gets people excited about coming out and enjoying the wonderful evenings.
What can you tell me about the farmers market?
So the farmers market, we usually have a pretty good turnout, anywhere from 10 to 15 vendors set up. Last week was our first kickoff, and it was so busy you could hardly find a parking spot. So everyone was eager to get their hands on some fresh veggies.
What kind of vendors were there?
Your homegrown vendors, more so. We had some honey. Let's see what else. Homemade soaps.
Nice.
Yes. Hebert Farms was there, actually from Assumption, with their trailer, and Drew and Leanne Kasner with Homegrown Meats, and they both offer fresh beef, pork, all that good stuff.
Really good.
Yeah.
What about obviously you mentioned soaps, so I was wondering if there was any other non-agriculture type vendors at there.
There was a couple. One girl actually had wooden earrings that she had engraved. Very, very pretty. I actually bought a pair for myself, of course.
Nice.
So, but we encourage everyone to come out and set up. I mean, it's only $5 to set up at the farmer's market.
Really?
So,
only $5?
Only $5.
Who do they need to get in touch with?
Ben Moore. He was a previous director at the Chamber, or they can get a hold of me at the Chamber of Commerce.
Awesome. Is it all right if you plug in a phone number for
Sure.
Yeah, what is that phone
Yeah,
number?
it's 217-562-4240. If we don't answer, there is a voicemail. Feel free to leave a voicemail and we'll get back to you.
Also, Saturdays, it appears there's something called Knights of Columbus drawing. What is that?
So the Knights of Columbus, it's previously like a Queen of Hearts drawing, but I believe it's the King of Spades, maybe something of that nature. They do it weekly with a big jackpot, and so they host it either at their club or at Station 502. They usually serve food. It's a big event for them.
Now, what is the Knights of Columbus?
The Knights of Columbus is a group, kind of like the Moose or the Elks.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
They're great community supporters.
Right. And that happens every Saturday?
Every Saturday.
That's pretty impressive. And obviously you mentioned community supporters, so that actually answers my question there. And then also this first Saturday of July, you have the Brewing Hope Community Prayer.
Yep.
Tell me a little bit more about that.
So every Saturday of the first of the month, there are two big events that go on. Brewing Hope has a community prayer event, and the fire department also has their Krispy Kreme donut sales. And who doesn't love Krispy Kreme donuts?
I love Krispy Kreme.
Oh man.
Nearest one is Springfield, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah.
And so the guys get up at dark 30 in the morning and haul up there and bring them back to us in the big old city of Pana.
That is the best kind of duty anybody could perform there.
I agree wholeheartedly.
No, so obviously this is a pretty big effort to gather all of these events and put them onto one place. What is that process like?
So currently, what I have them do, which I need to also entail that on the website, but if you send us an email at panachamber@outlook.com, in the subject line put community calendar, give me all the information in the body, a flyer if you have one, and we'll add it onto the calendar.
Right. Because, I mean, as much as you are plugged into the community, you can't know everything going on at all times.
No. So definitely having community help me find those events and send that information to me if it's not on our website. I mean, that right there is a great resource for anybody who wants to support the community.
I also see on your website, just scrolling through, that there was a ribbon cutting ceremony not too long ago. What can you tell me about it?
So, I'm not sure exactly when the last ribbon cutting was because it has not been within the last month.
All right.
But we do have several new businesses that are coming to town in our area. Scooped, out by the Mexican restaurant, out by the Lake Lawn Inn. Amanda and Nick Crinline are getting ready to finish up construction on that. It's going to be an ice cream and coffee shop, so we're very excited about that. And a couple other businesses are hopefully coming downtown.
Feels like momentum is really picking up.
It is. It's exciting to watch Pana grow. The foundation has been there. It's just waiting for it to grow. And Kirby Kastner is the economic developer at Pana. She has been phenomenal. Phenomenal.
We spoke to Kirby, I believe, when she first started, and she's done, well, it sounds like a very good job.
She has, and she's got projects she can't even disclose to the rest of us. So things that are in the works.
Top secret.
Top secret. Lips have been locked.
Well, overall, how could you summarize the economic situation in Pana?
So previously, after Walmart left, everyone was kind of in despair. You know, it's kind of sad to see the buildings downtown, the shape they were in. As most of you know, if you drive through Pana currently, you see construction. Jack Flash is getting ready to go up. Downtown buildings are coming down. And it's the end of an era. It's kind of sad, but we're excited to see Jack Flash come up. Those buildings, unfortunately, they were very dilapidated. So, I mean, to see Pana grow, kind of as a phoenix rise from the ashes, so to speak, it's exciting.
Not so much an end, but a transition to a new beginning.
Exactly.
I want to reintroduce you here. That is Pana Chamber of Commerce Coordinator and Executive Director, Ashley Christian. More from her after this short break. Your stream brought to you by People's Bank and Trust, where they put people first, and Landmark of Taylorville, where you always do better with Landmark.
WTIM.
When did elections become a game like hide and seek for grown-ups? tricky grown-ups. Look at Rodney Davis. Do you ever hear Davis talk about his votes to send your tax dollars to Planned Parenthood? True. Davis voted for taxpayer funding of Planned Parenthood 4 times. 4 times Davis voted for taxpayer funding of Planned Parenthood, the biggest abortion provider in the country. You won't find that on his campaign website. See? Hide and seek. There's more. Davis once bragged, quote, "I can't wait to work with Nancy Pelosi." And then Davis voted with Pelosi 1,077 times. Rodney Davis. You know his game. Davis talks like a Republican here and votes like a Democrat in Washington. Paid for by Conservative Outsider PAC, copac.us, and not authorized by any candidate or candidates committee. Conservative Outsider PAC is responsible for the content of this advertising.
Lift up your eyes. I'm calling you in the dark of night. I'll see you through. And even though you'll go through trials, I'll be right by your side. Don't forget I'm here with you.
At HSHS Good Shepherd Hospital, we'll be right by your side, day or night, because respect guides us, and care defines us, confidence empowers us, and joy inspires us. You see, this isn't just our job, it's our calling, and we answer it every day for every family. HSHS Good Shepherd Hospital. We're here with you.
I'm staff meteorologist Paul Schraubly, inviting you to listen to our regional radio forecast twice an hour from Taylorville, Pana, and Shelbyville to Effingham, Hillsborough, Vandalia, and Decatur. You can now rely on our localized weather forecasts. We'll tell you whether you'll need a snow shovel, raincoat, or sunscreen. We're proud to be a part of the regional radio team providing compelling local content to listeners across central Illinois. I'm staff meteorologist Paul Schraubly. Glad to be part of your family every day.
This is conservative fighter Darren Bailey. I fully support and endorse Don DeVoe for state senate. Don is a true conservative, a businessman, and someone who will help reform Springfield and restore Illinois. Don's opponent betrayed taxpayers and voted with Pritzker to double the gas tax. We need principled reformers in Springfield who won't join Democrats to raise taxes. Please join me in supporting conservative Don DeVoe for state senate.
Paid for by DeVolt for Illinois.
Your information station, WTIM.
Welcome back to the WTIM Morning Show. I'm Avery Cooper. People's Bank and Trust proud to bring you this stream on TaylorvilleDailyNews.com's Facebook and WTIM TV YouTube. They put people first, along with Landmark of Taylorville, where you always do better with Landmark. I'm here with Coordinator and Executive Director of the Pana Chamber of Commerce, Ashley Christian. Great to have you here, Ashley.
Thanks, Avery.
So, there's a change to the Pana fireworks this year for the 4th of July celebration.
There is. So we're so lucky that we still have fireworks in Pana. The fire department does a wonderful job hosting it for us every year. This year, unfortunately, cost of everything has gone up, unfortunately. So with that, we've kind of made a change, and the fire department has made a change. Pana Pride with the chamber and the fair board are all coming together and, trying to help each other out, so to speak. And the best seat in the house this year is going to be within the fairgrounds.
Nice. So
Yeah.
do you need to purchase any tickets or anything to go in, or?
You don't. So this is actually a free event for the community. We are going to offer bounce houses for the kids that will require a wristband. I believe we set that at $10. We'll have a couple food vendors there, including Curly Girls, who is a chamber member, and they're new. And then the Lemonade Factory, which I believe is out of Taylorville.
Mhm.
So both local vendors. And the chamber's going to have a photo booth set up. There's going to be all sorts of activities.
And this is at where the Pana Tri-County Fair takes place
Yep,
at the
the
fairgrounds.
Tri-County Fairgrounds.
Excellent. And so that would be, just assuming here, 4th of July, it would be Monday, or are we going?
Actually, it's Sunday, July 3rd. So I know Taylorville's is the 4th.
There you go.
So come on out to Pana's on the 3rd. Get a double dose of fireworks. Who doesn't love fireworks?
That's excellent.
Right.
I mean, fireworks all weekend long. Light them off Friday night, Saturday night. Go to see Pana Sunday night.
There you go.
Taylorville on Monday night. It's
Yeah.
gonna be a great 4th of July.
It'll be
I can
great.
already tell.
It'll be great.
Well, what about the effort that goes into putting this fireworks show on? I understand the fire department puts a lot of effort into it. What can
They
you
do.
say about it?
So years past, it's been wonderful. It's a great show to watch. And previously, you were able to see it even outside of the fairgrounds. Unfortunately, with the rising cost, it's just not something that the fire department could swing this year. But we're hoping to raise more funds. That's what this event is all about. So they're also going to be coming around and filling the boot for funds for next year's show. So
Filling the boot for
filling
next
the
year's
boot.
show. Well, also with that, trying to think about a good view, where would people want to look around when they show up to the fairgrounds?
So actually, you're going to be able to drive within the fairgrounds, and the fire department, along with a couple of Pana's finest police department officers, will be there helping direct traffic. So our goal is to get you in and out as smoothly as possible. So, be gentle with us. It is our first year to have it, event wise inside the fairgrounds. But we're hoping to make it as smooth as possible.
That sounds great. Anything else you want to let everyone know about the fireworks show coming up Sunday?
I don't think so. Just, get out and support the fire department as much as possible. Any donation is appreciated from, 50 cents all the way to $100. I mean, whatever we can do to keep this going and keep support of the fire department.
I would say whatever it means to you.
Exactly.
You can support that. And if they do want to get in touch with you to be able to support the fireworks show, how can they do that?
They can get a hold of me by email at panachamber@outlook.com or Tim Kreister at Save a Lot in Pana. Tim is actually in charge of taking donations. He's a volunteer firefighter as well. So
big shout out to Pana Save a Lot.
Yeah.
Also, a little bit further down the line this summer, you have a job fair coming up.
We do. So it was an idea of mine and the board of directors to host a job fair. We know that many employers are looking to hire, and there's employees. I feel like there's a disconnect there, and we're hoping to make that connection. So August 3rd, we're going to be hosting our first ever job fair at the good old Pana High School.
Obviously, making connections is a big part of the goal for this, but what would you say is the benefit for Pana to be able to have this job fair?
Well, hopefully to employ the currently unemployed. I mean, the economy is kind of up in the air right now.
Right.
Are we headed towards a recession? Are we not? Are people going to be, laying off? Are there going to be more people looking for a job? This is a great opportunity to set that up.
And keep Pana's economy strong, even despite all of the larger economic
Exactly.
factors.
And not just Pana, but even locally.
Right.
I mean, this is open to anybody and everybody. So even if your business isn't located in Pana, feel free to get a hold of us.
Right. It's not out of the question for people outside of Pana to come work in Pana.
Oh, absolutely.
Right. Lots of prospective employers always looking for jobs. And I mean, goodness, right now, employees, guys, it is a hiring market.
Yes, that is for sure.
Yes, everyone's looking to hire right now. Well, we have a couple minutes left. So
Sure.
what else would you like to talk about in terms of the Pana Chamber of Commerce?
Well, if you don't mind, we can look even further ahead.
Of course, let's
So
go.
the Chamber of Commerce is hosting a wiffle ball tournament.
Ooh, that's a lot of fun. Tell me
Yes,
about that.
it's a lot of fun. So Sunday, September 18th, they will be hosting, I believe it's their second annual wiffle ball tournament. Al Stupek is in charge of that. He's our president. And we are currently taking signups. It's a maximum team of 6. It'll just be a fun day. The Chamber of Commerce will be serving pulled pork and lots of things that day. Looking even further ahead, October 4th, we will host a fall block party.
Nice.
And that is free to the community, and it's free for any vendor to set up at. So if you're interested in that, get a hold of me at panachamber@outlook.com or call me at 217-562-4240. We'll have lots of businesses set up downtown with activities for the kids, kind of get everybody excited for fall.
Yeah.
So we're really, really looking forward to all that.
Visit the Pana Chamber of Commerce's website, panachamber.net, and they have lots of information, including a community calendar and all sorts of events. Really want to thank you for taking time to join the WTIM Morning Show, Ashley.
Thanks for having me, Avery.
That is Ashley Christian. She is the coordinator and executive director of the Pana Chamber of Commerce. Your stream brought to you by People's Bank and Trust, where they put people first, and Landmark of Taylorville, where you always do better with Landmark. Find those streams online at TaylorvilleDailyNews.com.
WTIM.
Now, May 870, WTIM Assumption Taylorville, 96.1.